How's it going, everybody? My name's Kazan and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing some pretty basic housing builds for up to 3 NPCs for like the pylons and stuff. It is raining slime right now, but that is okay. I turned spawning off and stuff. I am in journeys mode, so I have all my stuff here that I need to craft, and this is everything you're going to need apart from the normal wooden stuff. So you're going to need any tables and chairs, pretty much any 2 to 3 different blocks. Glass is probably going to be pretty useful. Also, dynasty wood and wooden beams or any types of beams. Those are going to be your main things. And then a leaf wand if you want. And pretty much a standard box home. So let's see. We're going to turn something super standard into something pretty awesome. So let's just do this, for example. Okay, let's do this like so. So I'm just gonna make a really basic wooden home, and then we're going to turn it into something pretty awesome. So just like this. Okay, then we take the platforms. And then that's pretty much the whole gist of what these are. Just like so. Then the tables. And then we place the door there. And we place a door there. And then we fill in all of this with wall. I would fill in all of it with wall right now, but, you know, not right now because it's kind of time consuming and I don't really want to have to break it all when I, build the next house. So we'll just place torches like that. So this is pretty much just super basic housing right here that looks not terrible. You could add some cool like textures and a roof on the top, but you don't really need any of that. And then, of course you could add like the wooden beams, like this. Or you could add one just in the middle. This is another really popular thing to do. You grab 2 wood pieces, and then you hammer both of them twice. And just like that. So this could be a super simple modern house, with walls in the back, obviously. And we're going to turn something super simple like this into something the same gist, but just so much cooler looking. So for starting off, I'm going to be using gray brick and dynasty wood. I would use boreal, but this bottom is made out of boreal and I like some variety. I'm going to use a boreal door and I'm going to use dynasty tables and chairs. So let's start with this. So for starters, let's change all the wood into a different we're also going to be using, I forgot to say, we're also going to be using stone platforms instead. I just like how those look. I really like the dynasty wood and the boreal wood. It's probably my 2 favorite woods. There's a lot of woods in this game, so it is pretty cool if you have, like special ones. And also throw some paint in there, make it look really similar, but just, different textures. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. So there you go. Boom. Already it's looking just so much better just because of the different material that you're using. Also, it's good to have a variety of different stuff. I know a lot of people like using one material, and they stick with that one material, but it's nice using multiple. So, like, we can have, let's say, the floors all become gray brick but we keep everything else. So then we just change all the floors here into gray brick. And then there you go. Now you have a gray brick floor and the dynasty wood stuff. And then let's say, maybe let's take some more boreal wood and let's make that the walls. And then obviously you can, dye all this stuff to make it look the same color. Like you could dye everything gray, you could dye everything, brown and that stuff. And if you guys are on console and you don't have that, smart change, well, that's a little bit unfortunate. But you can also use just straight up dynasty wood that you get from the traveling merchant and put actuators on it, and it looks really similar to the wooden beams. The rest of this stuff should be on console, I believe. And then, you know, pretty simple stuff. Just, I don't think you can actually replace those. You just replace the table and chair with different ones. I like using the dynasty ones. I think it's just really nice having the lower ones. And then you can, you know, like put stuff on top, like chandeliers and all that good stuff. So already, it's looking pretty good. And we haven't really done anything special. In fact, actually, let me change the tops, right, like that. And we haven't really done anything other than just change the material that each thing is made out of. Next, we're gonna take this leaf wand, and we're going to put patterns like so just on top of the roof. And as you'll notice, it makes it just look, I'm not exactly sure why, but for some reason it just makes it look so much cooler. So we'll just put it just in a really simple pattern, just like this. And in fact, actually, you can even do like that. And then when we get down to here, you could change it back. Place one there. And then you can also hammer them once or twice. And then you get, you know, nice slopings. And then you hammer these ones 3 times. This one twice. And then they look at that already. Again, looking amazing. And you can also put in, like, you know, little patches of wood every so few blocks. And already, whoops. And such, oh, did I place it right the first time? My eyes are deceiving me. And already it looks so much better just with that, you know, just adding some blocks. And it looks like a really nice house. Now we're gonna have to get to using the walls. So I'm gonna use boreal wood walls, glass walls, and gray brick. These are a really good combo. Or you could just do regular wood walls even. So what I like to do is I like to have just one layer of gray brick around just like this. And then what I'll do is have a layer of boreal wood surrounding that layer. And I'll usually do 2 layers. Whoops, I think I already did 2 layers. I did 1, 2 extra. And then I'll put the glass wall, everything else, and then it kind of looks like a window. And look at that. Doesn't this look fancy? And then, even then, you know, you could add little accents every so often, just like this. And it just makes it, whoops, and just makes it look so much better just with these such small things change so much. Look at that. Probably get rid of, actually, the side ones, but just, if you look at this, it looks good. Like, it looks like a full-on house now. And I really like that in this game, you can change so much by just changing the material. So again, it looks a little bit better in the smaller ones. Whoops. In the smaller ones, where you know, you only do like 1 layer of boreal and then that, and then the rest is just glass. It also looks really good if instead of boreal you use just regular wood wall. That looks fine as well. And then if you look at it on the map, even, it looks pretty sick. And it looks really good. I really like the design this. And then we can also, here, I'll actually show you. I'll use the wood wall instead of the boreal. Wow, I keep placing the wall in the wrong spot. And then I don't know why, but something with the regular wood wall and the gray brick looks really good to me. And then you can also, of course, just make it 2 layers of wood. And then you just do, like, you know, accents like that. And then maybe you could, like, make a little checker pattern even or something like that. And then, bam, you have a really nice designs. And that's it. That's literally all you have to do. This spot I really like as well. Sometimes I'll add another one right under this door. I think having the beams with the hammered walls makes it have a little bit more texture. You could even, okay, that didn't work because of the platform. Yeah, I like having the door and then 3 platforms, so you can go in and out, and then 3 platforms right one away from this door right here. I like having a lot of variety in my homes, and some people also, I find, like having walls here. So as you can see, I could just, toggle not smart cursor, go off of smart cursor and just add walls. And then it's like a little room that, you don't have to do stuff in. And then after that, you get rid of the surrounding walls. And then it looks like oh, I did it on the wrong side. I meant to do it there, but whatever. You get the idea. So yeah, there's so much you can experiment with different materials in these homes. And this is pretty much like a really basic version. Whoops, this hammer got messed up. There we go. So basic. It's so easy. Like, the materials you get from this, literally, Dynasty wood sells from the Traveling Merchant. Gray brick you make with 2 stones. What is this called? Boreal wood you just get from the trees in the ice biome. And the glass, obviously, is just from sand. 2 sands at a furnace. Torches are pretty easy to make. Like, all of this stuff, like, you don't even need the Dynasty wood. I really like Dynasty wood. You could also use the living wood. But I personally like using Dynasty wood because, for 2 reasons. I think it really, really adds to the leaves. You could also use rich mahogany, which also looks pretty good if you don't want to wait for the Traveling Merchant to sell Dynasty wood, because I know that can be sometimes a little bit annoying. But, yeah, super easy guide, and then you just set your pylon. I usually set it I usually make, like, 10 blocks out or so. I make, like, a little, like, pyramid. Like, for example, if I were to make one here, I would literally just use, like, 3 things. So I can make just, like, a little, whoops. I would usually just make a little, oh, that's Dynasty wood. I thought that was wooden beams. I use the wooden beams because I really like how these look. It really looks like it's a, it's like a real thing, but it's just, it's literally just, it's walls pretty much, but it's not walls. I like making little pyramids. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I like making the little pyramids. That is my thing. So I would usually do this, and then I just like adding glass walls. I just do that. So then I would do something like this, and then I have something in here, right here. This is the same thing as a pylon, pretty much. So, and then you just place that there, or you can, get rid of the wooden beams. Place that right there, and then look at that. It's like in a perfect spot, and it works. So that is pretty much my pylon setup. I have some built in my other world, so I'll go show you that right now. Okay, so I'm in my my other master mode world, and I have a bunch of set up with the pylons in it. So let's go over to the desert. This one is what I did for the desert. Oh, I forgot to tell you. You can also do this right here. So basically what I did is I just placed 3 bricks right here and just hammered them. I hammered this one 2 times, that one 2 times, then that one 5. You have to do it in that order, otherwise it'll get messed up. And this one I kept as a box shape. As you can see, I used living wood instead of the not rich mahogany, the what's it called? Dynasty wood. And then I made these little like kind of things in the middle, and I did kind of designs down here. And then I just put my pylon right here. The jungle, I made a nice little tree, which I built all by myself. It took a little bit of time to place all the leaves. And then over at the ocean, I just built something out of the palm wood. And I did a checkerboard here. I thought it really matched I named all this one's called the checker base. I liked the palm wood, although I couldn't get much because my ocean is pretty small. So I kind of used what I got. So I used the living wood, and as you can see, I built like kind of a interesting shaped roof. Glowing mushroom, I built, this is called Mushroom Wasteland. I basically just built a giant mushroom and stacked up. I think that's rich mahogany. No. Boreal, glowing mushroom, dynasty, palm, glass. I believe that's the order I did. And then over here to my snow, I built something in the mountains. I've showed you most of this stuff. Hollow, I didn't change because, I like my castle. And then over here, I built kind of something similar to the ocean one. But I built these little things right here. I like this one. This one's one of my favorites. This was my old one, by the way. It's pretty bad. But, yeah, that is the gist of how you build some pretty cool looking houses in your worlds. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope this helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.